Okay, we are going to continue with Siman Reish Nun, Hachanas Hasudas L'Shabbos. We said last week the halacha of a person should get up early on Friday to prepare himself for Shabbos. Even if he has kama avodim, he should do it himself. So let's see it inside. Yishtad lahachin ba'atzmai. You should try to do it himself. Shum davar l'tzarech Shabbos kedei lachabda in order to honor Shabbos. Ki Rav Chizda, you find meisim the Rav Chizda mechatech hayorek tak tak. You'd cut up the vegetables and slice them very thin. For Rabbi Rav Yosef, Hayim Bakin Eitzim, they'll chop wood. Rabbi Zera Madlik Aish, he would light the fire. Rabbi Nachman Misak and Abayis, he would clean up the house. And Machnas Kalim and Tzrichim Shabbos, he would bring everything, all the kalim we need inside for Shabbos, Mefana Klechol, and move everything out. Umehem Yomoid Kol Adam. From here, a person shall learn the Lo Yarmer Lo Yefkem Kvaidi Pasnish Ki Zehu Kvaidoi Shemechabed the Shabbos. Adarabba, by you doing these tasks, you're being Mechabed the Shabbos. And the Ramah says, "V'yesh lahashchiz hasakin b'erev Shabbos." You shall sharpen the knives on erev Shabbos. Ki zehu mechvayt Shabbos shemechin atzmoi lachilo. You're preparing the knives in order to eat. It's a kol boy. So let's jump right into the Mishnah Berurah. Lahachin ba'atzmoi on Shabbos. The mitzvahs kibud Shabbos mutal kol adam. Every single person has a mitzvah to honor Shabbos. U'dechsev, like it says, v'karasa l'Shabbos einig. The mitzvah is even more than as in doing it with the shliach. That you have a mitzvah with you doing it more than you do with the shliach. Which Rabbi Erlach brings the Rambam, and he says a lashon in the lashon chayif that af b'shaya adam chashav yaser, even though he's a chashav of a person, a dark likach dvarm and a shuk. Chayev lasis dorm shel nitzach Shabbos v'gufay shezehu kvaydai. This is mamish kavod, and they bring down over there. So let's go through notes, and they go on over there in the Bir Lacha. Let's see note 15. Note 15 says as follows: what the gaydom al sachon nitzach Shabbos to bring from the Shem Olam that he heard b'Shem Gadol Echad. The fi ma sheyadua from Chazal that someone who shomer Shabbos by Lamaza, even if he's chas v'shalom chay v'einish gehenim. Because of his aveiros, he's not going to get punished on Shabbos itself. And we look at the Zman of Shabbos from when he started, when does Shabbos kick in? Very interesting. Shabbos kicks in from when he started preparing himself in honor of Shabbos. And it protects you, and this is what protects you, this Chus of Shabbos. And he says, therefore, a person should be very careful to be mishtadol, to be honored, to take care of himself on Erev Shabbos, make sure he has everything prepared. And more than that, they bring down by time the mizman shemaschos achanos misnaitzes olav. He starts already getting the kedushas ha Shabbos. And they bring down from Shlomo Zalman Auerbach. It's not good enough that you just do one quick action in honor of Shabbos. Rather, you should do as much as possible. However, if you have to learn, or you're working, or you have a mitzvah, or something you're busy with, it's good enough at least to do one pu'ula. Like we're going to see that you should do shum davar l'tzarech Shabbos, and also the Shulchan Aruch is much like this. And we're going to see that mikal makom for most of the Mishnah Berurah that you have to at least be misakin eze shum davar, eze davar. However, the Rambam's Messiah mechal amar bedavar zeh harei zeh meshuvach. Okay, let's see back to Mishnah Berurah inside kasvu hasafar. Yahar b'tshuva every Erev Shabbos. You should think about the tshuva during the week. V'fashis ma'isa b'chol Erev Shabbos. Ki Shabbos is mikri kalsa malkasa ukilu mekabel pnei melech yizbarach shemai. Imam is going to see the melech. They ain't all the kabbalah. It's not to see kashulovish bivaluye hasavachish shechelas avonis with your garments full of chatoim. V'yesh lefanois kuriakovish shkran spin webs. I think I mean spider webs. You should clean them out ma'bayis me'erev Shabbos. You should do it in Erev Shabbos. Tell you, Rabbi. The kol shekain shetzarich lechabed abayis ma'avok from the das va'afar mibay yoyim. Is zeh akol b'chalal cover the Shabbos. Everything is nechol on Shabbos. V'idam v'day tekilu yavei lov l'schasein l'saschein melech v'asav adam. Madach, if a president's coming, you would prepare. Kol shekain kam b'chabed abayis ametzia moitas. How much you clean up the beds, clean up the house, and prepare the beds. Kol shekain Shabbos malkasa. It's a beautiful Chaya Adam, but brings it down. Let's see the notes. 16. What happens if you be misasek hachana Shabbos for other people? So, do you have this concept, this mitzvah of hachana? So, they bring down from Nissen Karelitz that he says as His topic of Nisan Karelitz, if you're doing L'tzarech Hachem, if you yaitz with this, the mitzvah of Vechinu. Maybe Vechinu is what? That you should have Shitocha Shemitzi Loirak Achana Kadesh Yulitzarech Shabbos. It's the etzim to chasav achana Shabbos. Even if you're doing it for other people, you'll be getting the mitzvah of Vechinu. And we're saying Shabbos, they bring down Advad Hud and Inyan Arab Yantav. It's the same halacha, like it says Mikra Kodesh. You lachem, and even Erev Yantav, you should try to take care of the whole Erev Yantav, take care of whatever you need in honor of Yantav. And even when you have Mishar Sim preparing it, Avada, you should try to do it yourself. What is the halach if you hire a friend in order to do what you can do? Still, mitzvah ba yaisim v'shlucha, even though yad poil kabad yad balabayis, even afal pikein, it's mitzvah ba yaisim v'shlucha. Shabbos itself they bring down. And then we talked about these spider webs that you're not allowed to touch these spider webs because the muksa. However, more than that, they say you have a tailish. However, it's not so pashut why you should be over tailish if you just move around in a spider web. What about the rooms that you're not even going into? So they bring down the rooms that you're not going into, or you're leaving away for Shabbos. They bring down from Nisan Karelitz that there's no chiyuv to be making on of Shabbos because you're not going to be there. However, they bring down umahem yilmoid kol adam hainu afilu achashiv yisa, even someone who's extremely chashiv ubeprat b'yamim aksarim in the short winter days. Umikol shekein kesheroya shekvar samach l'Shabbos. You see, it's very close to Shabbos. The shazum mechuyev lasoik b'chol koichai, and your mamish mechuyev to quickly do it. Reisi anshe ma'is they bring down doyle toyer shemechavdei abayis ma'atzmam b'yam aksarim. The people, even though they were G'dayla Dar, they would still, in the short winter Fridays, they would do it themselves, because they shall Shabbos, their family, their wives, are not going to have to chi chas v'shalom lit techet v'zochiv gama koladon the ma'ishal ein loy v'shiyachin oisha shlich ein lepnai, whether it's a shlich doesn't have time or it's your family members. They said this is hagufa honor of Shabbos ki zehu kvoida shel Shabbos. It would say free. Mas michla akra. There's a pasuk v'yadatu ki shalom ha'alecha. What is that going on? So ashchazas asakin, it's fixing, it's sharpening the knives. Kim kei asakin yuchalavui lefamli dekatata chas v'shalom ikalita katata. Okay, base. Yarbe habasar v'yayin umidgainois kifyichaltoi. Should have as much as possible, whether it's wine, all these delicious stuff you can have for Shabbos or meats, as much as possible. Ayin la'el the Siman. Reishman Beis, there it's Shom Mevur Kol Hapratim Ezeh. So there they bring over there the Gemara in Shabbos that talks about that a person has to be ma'anik to Shabbos with dagim, dailim, and garlics and beets, and they say that was those days it was mamish the meichal chashuv. Or than today, if today we eat steaks, or today we eat the meat boards, or whatever's going on in today's world, then avad you should also have it in honor of Shabbos. Lamaisa they bring down the ikachiv achilo and the shalshudis is to have pas yosim v'tashul. Another shayla they say the Indian name chayv lechol basar. Are you mechuyev to drink wine and meat on Shabbos? They say from the Shach, the Inachayv, and also the Mishnah Berurah is also mashma like this later. We're going to see Tov Kuf and Beis that there's no real chiyuv to eat basar b'Shabbos. What is the halacha? Someone's made a neder that he's not going to eat basar or drink wine on Shabbos. We'll see Shemim Aleph. We're matirin loy b'Shabbos because it's a mitzvah. What about Shal Shudis? We'll see in Reish Tzadik Aleph. And they bring down, but the Bir Lachat Chaznish, what he would do was, he himself would prepare the neiros that his wife lit in honor of Shabbos. And they bring from the Pele Yaitz, even doing a simple thing as setting up your table in honor of Shabbos, that you're already the Mekayim, the mitzvah of Hachana. Let's start the little Reish Nun Aleph. Here we're talking about the person shouldn't do malacha from Erev Shabbos, from where? Min ha-mincha v'lamala. We're going to see what time that mincha is. Ha'oisem malacha, it says as follows. Ha'oisem malacha b'Erev Shabbos min ha-mincha lamala. Someone who does malacha from the time of mincha, einay roya siman bracha, is not going to see b'chlal siman bracha. So when is this time? Yesh mefarshim mincha g'dayla. Some say it's mincha g'dayla, which is 6.5 hours later in, which will make it 12:30. The Yesh Mefarshim Mincha Ktana, which will make it 3:30. If we're going again a 6 to 6, that's what the normal. That's the way we teach it always. A normal 12. And not Handi really shows manias. To make it simple, we're going to say 6 to 6. Okay. Oisim Malacha Ubit Hermak Yoshari. Avad do business. It is. That's a mutter. Mikamalka mashmagmar. There's man skiras achanuyas to close the kodesh man alakas neiris. It's before they light the neiris. Vayim beralacha lekamam semishnah nov. B'mishnah Brura if katan aleph. Okay, so let's see 1 and 2. Achanus. Let's go through number 1. Achanus shadaim psuchal achas man. If the store is still open after the time they were supposed to close it, there's a shiloh, there's a suffix, bechlal, or Nissen Krelitz is done. Maybe there's an isser to buy from that store. And he says, Lamaisa, also liknus, but why? Because he be Messiah lidvar havera. And we bring that over here, which you see, we're going to see in Rishon involved, that if a person, Shegamin is damal adam shetzarch liknois etzarch Shabbos, he shouldn't sell it the way he would sell in the chal, try to do a shina like they don't get used to it. And there they bring a note 2, which we're going to see, which what the Mishnah Berurah said to look in Rishon and Vav. There they say that the Baal HaMelacha should stop already 2.5 hours before it says a kacham, which is the zman of mincha ktana, which is a kishav erev. It's an hour quarter before shkias ha-chamo. What about closing the stores and have Shabbos? They're bringing them up in Abraham. Be'etzim, we should close it at least an hour before Shabbos. And the Sharatzin explains an hour before shkia, which is around the time in Chaktana, and this is what the Berlach is saying, that we should close the stores Bizman Mechaktana. In the Mishnah Berurah's Maisiv, one last point, Sheskiras Achanuyos, it's also Gairim, a Michshol to the Nashim, because what happens after they come back, they still need to take a shower, and they have to get dressed, and put on their makeup, and light the candles, and in Chas v'Sholom, they're going to get late. It could lead to Chil Shabbos, and Yetzer Hashem tomorrow, we're going to pick off from the Mishnah Berurah of Sim and Bracha and on.